Matters Action Group, brought to you by New Frontier Graphics, providing you with all your business marketing needs, including logos, websites, social media, and commercial videos.
One of the governors on one of the border side agreed to checking all the trucks that are coming through, all the vehicles, all the commercial trucks that are coming through, really look for drugs and, of course, weapons and things like that that might be coming over our border, and probably illegal immigrants in those trucks.
Right,
So
yeah.
causing quite a havoc down there with, if you can imagine them sending a lot more people down there to handle that. There's got to be a lot of traffic.
Joining us now is the Attorney General of that state, Ken Paxton. So they create this border crisis. Obviously, you got a governor that wants to make sure that what's coming in is not bringing in migrants and any drugs, anything else. And now you guys get blamed for all the country's problems.
I think it's rather obvious. It's all because Texas stopped a few trucks along the border, that we have inflation, we have a border crisis.
Obvious.
It really all goes back to that, doesn't it? It's ridiculous for her to even suggest that. Inflation was already out of control. It didn't take long for them to do that. We were in good shape, 2% or so inflation under Trump. And then, of course, the border crisis had way de-escalated under the Trump administration. It's up over 300%. And the consequences of that have led the governor having to take drastic actions to protect the citizens of this state because this president won't do it.
It is something else. One of the great moments of the past week was the decision to put migrants onto buses and send them right into the heart of Washington, D.C., which, you know, I think was just an incredible decision by Texas's governor to do that. They're calling it political, whatever. They're saying, oh, it's just theater and everything else like that. No, it's actually doing exactly what they've been doing to the rest of this country for the last year. It's sending it right back to them, isn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, it's been our problem to deal with, right? He has no problem letting these people cross the border and bring crime and COVID and drugs, no problem. We send them to the White House and suddenly it's a publicity stunt. They have just experienced one busload so far and a few more to come, but they barely had anybody show up on their doorstep and they're already complaining about the publicity stunt. Reality is we are experiencing every day lots of harm, lots of damage, and I'd love for him to come to our border and talk to the people that have actually had to experience real problems.
I think we should give everybody tents and then tell them they can set up right on the Capitol lawn and anywhere they want, and let them all look at this humanitarian disaster and let them deal with it for 6 months and see what they think, because they don't have to look at it. That's the beauty of being an elitist leftist. You live in a very nice area of a major city that's well protected. You've got your own security. You don't have to see any of the problems that you create. The last thing I want to just bring up real fast is the approval rating on Biden among Hispanics. Quinnipiac, 26% approval. So this open border ain't buying him any votes at all.
No, that the disparity between the Hispanics and white disapproval is not that much, and I think that's that disapproval rating by Hispanics is probably, for Biden, I'm saying, is probably higher than it was for Trump.